second term in office, while his opponents are gleefully calling for him to fall on his sword. Eyewitness News understands several meetings involving members of Ramaphosa's core ran well into the night, with different scenarios on the way forward being on the agenda. Some have said the outcome from the independent panel was not necessarily surprising and that they had been expecting it. Others have already expressed concern that Ramaphosa seems ready to step down from his role, questioning whether today's NEC meeting could stop the party leader from resigning. One thing's for sure, though, the 7 p.m. NEC meeting is likely to be long and bruising for the man dubbed the Buffalo. CD Madia, Eyewitness News.
The presidency, meanwhile, says it has noted the report by the independent panel saying the National Assembly needs to consider the findings and determine the most appropriate way forward. It says the Section 89 process has presented an unprecedented and extraordinary moment for the country's constitutional democracy. The presidency says the conclusions of the panel require careful reading and appropriate consideration in the interests of the stability of government and that of the country, saying an announcement will be made in due course. In other news, Eskom has denied accusations that CEO Andre de Ruyter has been delaying his security vetting. The entity says it's not aware of any request by the State Security Agency for documents related to de Ruyter's security vetting processes. The power utility was responding to accusations by Deputy Minister in the Presidency responsible for state security, Zizi Kodwa, who says de Ruyter has failed to submit documents since June. Kodwa told Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts yesterday that the SSA was not to blame for delays in vetting, accusing SOEs of misleading Parliament. Babalo Ndenze has more.
Deputy Minister Zizi Kodwa has told Scopa that the State Security Agency was not responsible for delays in security vetting of senior officials, accusing the likes of Andre de Ruyter of not making things easy. He also accused SOEs of misleading Parliament and telling it half-truths.
You do have difficulties with people who are in positions of employment, not just they don't cooperate, but they continue to kick the can down the road. We were promised by Mr. De Ruyter that by the beginning of June, he will give us the outstanding documents. Today is the last day of June. We have not received those outstanding documents. In November.
But Eskom has rejected Kodwa's version, saying De Ruyter only received vetting documents in October, even though he's been in the position since January 2020. The company says its officials have been updating Parliament on the delays in the process regularly for the past 3 years. Babalo Ndenze, Eyewitness News, Parliament.
And France has recorded its hottest year yet, with heavy heat waves from the month of May into October. French meteorologists say global warming is responsible for pushing up the mercury this year. January and April are the only 2 months that didn't experience hotter than normal conditions. The estimated average then of temperature was 14.2 degrees Celsius. That's a significant increase from the previous high in 2020. Annual rainfall in France is also down by as much as 25%. In fact, the World Meteorological Organization says the planet has warmed more than 1.1 degrees since the late 19th century, with about half of that happening in the past 30 years. Gold is trading at $1,780.45 an ounce. The rand's at 17.09 to the dollar, 20.67 to the pound, 17.87 to the euro. Brent crude oil is trading at $85.33 a barrel.
And at the moment in the traffic, we have reports of a protest in action on the N1 North. That's if you're heading towards Pretoria, leaving the Buccleuch interchange just after Allendale Road. The road is closed and there are major delays piling up through if you're driving through from the Buccleuch interchange, as well as on the N1 South if you're driving through from the R101 Old Johannesburg Road exit.
In your sport, Australia, Argentina, Poland and France through to the last 16 of the FIFA World.
Police everywhere.
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so